good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Tender Nest Reborn Nursery. I'm new. This is my second video. My name is Lindsay. I'm a reborn doll artist. Been doing it for about 4 months is all since I started. I have made over 28 dolls. I think 22 of them were from scratch. A couple of them were redos where I stripped down dolls from my collection and redid them from the beginning. I learned how to root everything. I had never done it before August of 2022. I currently have a page on reborns.com /tendernest reborn nursery. I'll put a link and information in the description. And right now I've got like 9 babies for sale in there. So I've been doing doll showing and dressing with you guys and just kind of talking reborns. I plan to do some revamped fresh tutorials since it's kind of hard to find anything online that's been done more recently and not like 9 years ago and 5 years ago. But a little background is I work only with vinyl dolls at this point, and I use acrylic air dry paints. I didn't want to get started with the heat set and everything. It kind of goes into that in my first video. So my first video I did Christopher from Bountiful Baby, Christopher Asleep. I did him as a girl, Christina. All my dolls are sold in like a white onesie, socks, binky, blanket. You can choose the gender, and I'll put like an extra onesie in there. If you want to purchase additional clothes bundles, you can choose the gender, and that kind of information's in there. It helps my dolls to be more affordable. My dolls range around $300 to $450 a doll. And if a doll of mine is $400, it's comps for quality, having rooted hair, that sort of thing. I'm usually about $200 cheaper than what I would consider similar quality and paint and details. So I'm new at this and I'm not perfect by any means, but I've gotten all 5-star reviews, and I sold like crazy in November and December. I sold 27 dolls. So if you're interested, you can check out my reborns.com page and see what babies I have available. This is the Dustin kit from Bountiful Baby. I purchased the blank kit, comes with a COA. Of course I did veining and mottling, and I did it was supposed to be a medium chocolate brown mohair that I bought from a seller on Etsy, and I can link information if anybody requests it in the comments, but she's sparsely rooted. I did not put a magnet in her because the mouth on this baby is already slightly open, so it can take a modified pacifier. I just don't have one with putty. I just have like a cut one and kind of wiggle it in there, but I didn't want to play with that too much on camera, so I was just gonna just show it and then leave it out from there. But she does have one. She's about 6 pounds. She's 20 inches. And she is floppy. Her head falls backwards when she's picked up. It does need to be supported. My dolls can be posed. They are foldable, bendable, and totally cute posable. So I decided to make her a girl and named her Ocean. However, like I said, all my dolls can be purchased either gender, and then I'll send clothes accordingly. I do have tons of cute clothes to include with the babies, along with gender blankets, diaper bags, things like that that will go gender-wise based on what everybody wants. So this is Ocean, and we are going to do a dress me with Ocean today and just kind of get to know each other. And so if you've already seen my first video and are back for this one, thanks for coming back. You can like and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. I just really want people to be able to see my work, be able to check out my website, and then I will start making tutorials of things I've learned. We can do paint with me. It's kind of learn together what everybody else was doing. And, you know, I'm kind of try to build my own just to let people know what I collect and make. All of my dolls are technically in my collection because while I own them, I own them. They are all for sale because I can repeat and make anything. I have 3 or 4 of them that I just love to death. She is one of my absolute favorites. I had gotten one that I bought from someone else, a Dustin kit, and I ended up giving it to my mother for her birthday, and she cried, and it was the cutest thing ever. And then I have made her 2 since then. I made her the Drew Ann from Bountiful Baby, the Drew Ann Awake, and that turned out really cute. And now she wants me to add hair just like Ocean's to that little Drew Ann because I made her bald baby. And so I'll probably do that for her soon as I'm not busy doing all of my own. I do have the chase from Bountiful Baby Kit left to make, but boy, I've got Christopher awake, Christopher asleep. So if you see my first video, Christopher asleep, I did that one as a girl, like Christina, and I did the awake one as a boy. And they are so cute. I'm selling them separately, not as twins, just because I know it's a little bit expensive to do them, but she is just so cute. And then he is so cute too, so I'll do a video with him as well. But yeah, oh, that fits her so good. This is a Carter's 3 months, and I think it might be a little bit more vintagey. I got it at a Goodwill, I believe, at a thrift store, so I thought it went really cute with this little floral onesie, and that kind of hides the, you know, the fabric on their shoulders and arms. I think it matches really nice with her. I'm really impressed. Let's see the back. Look at that wild hair, Mama. So she actually has the swirl and all that. Let's do a little misting on her and a little light brushing. Let's kind of see what we can do to make you look a little bit presentable. Show your hair, huh? So she's sparsely rooted because she's supposed to be a newborn baby, and she's like 6 pounds, 20 inches long, something like that. So very natural feeling. Her head is very heavy. She is jiggly and posable and floppy at the same time, snuggly. And I use baby wafers, so she smells amazing. And I try to root their hair so that after you go directionally, you can kind of swoop it at the ends or the fronts and either go forward or backwards with it. So you could put it in a headband or a hat if it's a little boy too, or a little bonnet or something if you would like to do that. But this doll, I feel like, could even be almost like oriental or ethnic a little bit because of the way the face shape is with the dark hair. It's really, she's really versatile that way. I just think she's adorable. My mom fell in love with her, and now she wants Joanne to look like her. But her first doll, I ended up rooting lighter brown hair on her, and it goes in a little ponytail. It's so cute. She named her Willow and just loves her to death and dresses her. And then she has a little boy one that I made. His name is Jackson. So, I mean, she's gotten 3 of them that I don't even count out as that I've made because I crank out about 10 of these a month. So I kind of went into my background on how I got into them and why I started making them. And really, this has only been about 4 months since I started making them. And I only started collecting them about 9 months ago. And I had bought, you know, like 17 of them and then had to move suddenly, did not want to put them in storage. So, you know, I decided to revamp them and try to sell off my collection because I didn't know what to do with them. I needed the money. And after I revamped them, they just sold so fast and people were asking for more of them. And I bought kits and started painting them and learning to root hair and watching videos. And that's when I decided that all the tutorials are old. There's like not very many hints and stuff. Like if I would have got more of the hints that I had to watch a lot of videos to get, then and newer videos instead of being like 10 years old and stuff, then I would have saved myself a couple of shelf of shame dolls that I had where they wouldn't have been run. So that's why I'm going to probably start making tutorials and try to combine some of the things that I learned and do videos for tutorials for people who are doing it on a budget or, you know, may just want to vamp up their own doll or something. I'm not all about trying to hog the glory or anything. So, you know, if people want my work, then they'll buy mine. If they would like to make their own, I'm not going to get in the way of that at all. So I'm not trying to make it harder for people. But I've also watched people who've been doing this for years and collecting for years, and they still have never made certain kits that I thought were really popular, which means they must not know about some of the same websites that I learned about early. And it's like, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, you can still learn a lot from others, including I learned that the community can be brutal. These grown women are brutal to each other. So I'm not going to tolerate any of that kind of comments. If you don't like Reborns and you think this is stupid and people who do this are all nuts, then don't watch. That's all I gotta say. I think they're fun. I think they're beautiful pieces of art, and I really don't care what anybody says. So the haters can hate. We all need haters too. Thank you for your feedback. But go somewhere else, because I'll just delete your comments. I'm not going to tolerate that. I don't mind open discussions, but my channel is for people who like reborn dolls, have interest in reborn dolls, collect dolls, make dolls, sell dolls, play with dolls, all dolls, cheap dolls, expensive dolls, silicone dolls, vinyl dolls, old dolls, collectible dolls, Barbie dolls. I don't care. If you like the dolls, I like hearing about it. I don't care. Everybody likes something different. I will not tolerate anybody talking badly about sculpts. I mean, not everybody prefers every kind of sculpt or other people's work, so I just don't want to have that negativity on my channel. But let's see what we got going here. Just thought I'd get that out of the way right now to avoid the haters saying that we're crazy and we're all nuts. And, you know, I don't role play. I just pose them and, you know, they just get put away. So, or just, you know, displayed lightly. And mostly I just sell them and I try to make them be affordable. I'm not out trying to make tons of money for my work. I'm able to make them very fast. I pick up kits at a good price, and that's why I'm able to not charge $200 more like everybody else who I'm compared to, and I don't plan to ever do that either. So I think I ask a fair price for my work. I've got solid 5-star reviews. I don't smoke. I don't have anything that's going to happen to the dolls. I do own kitty cats, so you may see them, but I don't let them climb all over the dolls and stuff. All the clothes get washed before they're sent. Even if they are new with tags, I still wash the baby clothes, and this is why. The dye from baby clothes can stain your dolls. And I have cats, so if something is new with tags, it's still going to be washed without tags when I send it. Also, tags and hangers are clunky extra weight, and that just adds to the shipping cost. And believe me, it adds up when you're mailing a box opening of new clothes. So anyway, let's take a look at baby's hair. Dark hair is so hard to film and not have it look like she's bald, but she's not. She's actually very just sparsely rooted. I mean, it's hard to show, but I wanted to show some of the swirl and variations here in the parting that I did. And she is micro rooted. I don't do mono rooting because if 2 hairs go in, I'm not going to waste my time picking it out. It's so micro rooted is small enough. It, you know, the people I learned from are like the Australian lady that has pretty much one of the main ones who has video tutorials out 10 years ago. Still makes videos to this day, but not really tutorial-y ones. She sells little things on eBay and stuff. I have never went in there, but her videos are cute. I learned a little how to paint from her and another person whom a lot of the community has a huge problem with, but I actually learned how to paint from her before I knew that the community was brutal and full of people who just have nothing better to do with their lives. So I don't want to get into that. I don't want to be involved with those people, but at all whatsoever. I have no problem with anybody. I don't want any problem with anybody. To each their own. I choose not to engage. I only want to engage with selling my dolls, showing my dolls. That's it. Also, feel free to comment with your own artwork or pictures of your dolls, websites, things you would like to share with other people. I have no problem spreading the doll love. Go ahead and comment it so other people can check your stuff out too. I'm all about it. Like I said, this is all about just the enjoyment of it. It's for everybody who enjoys it, not just selling them or whatever. However, I would love to sell them. So if you're interested, feel free. Maybe I'll show you guys what I look like one day when I am not a mess. But I'm not here for a beauty show. I'm here for a doll show. So let's see. Let's put these little brown shoes on her. These are Carter's newborn. They're a little smaller than most of the newborn ones that I've gotten from them, but I like that they are because some of the other ones are bigger. I think that this brown goes really good with it. I think that the little white onesie with the flowers that are yellow go really well with it as well. And they're not quite the same color yellow, but they're close enough. And oh, I think that's just so cute. She looks so good. Put her little arms up. I wish she had a different binky I could place in her little mouthy mouth, but let's see. Oh, baby girl. There you go. Let's show you to the camera, huh? Hi. Pretty little girl. She is so cute. It's hard to see, so hard to figure out the camera and stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to do this better. My art studio is full of my Poshmark clothes that I sell. and going through all the baby clothes that I'm going to be listing on my reborns.com. I'm going to sell them in bundles, make it worthwhile, but in vintage outfits, things like that I find they're kind of not just your, you know, regular Walmart clothes, things like that I come across that are for sale. Photo shoot things. I love crocheted and handmade outfits. I'm going to start hand making rompers like this for the dolls to sell, and have all my dolls come with one of those for boy or girl. But isn't she cute? She's got veining and blushing and her floppy. She's got her little nails done. I do all the little details on her. Her hair from that headband and blanket, but you can see how finely rooted this is. I mean, just running it with a little brush just makes it so sweet. And it just swirls and goes whatever direction you want it to. All the hair I use is wavy, so if you place it right, it can have little curls on the ends, things like that. It can be parted either direction or down the middle the way I root, and still has a little swirl on it. But you just have to be delicate with them like any other baby. And yeah, so there's baby Ocean is what I call her, and I just think she's so cute, and she can really be, you know, like I said, I think she could be an Oriental baby. I think she could be biracial baby too. So she is fair skinned, but she's got such dark hair, and she's just so cute. Everybody's just fell in love with her because all my other babies are blonde or ash blonde, light brown. But she's my first dark-haired baby, and I got the Chase, not the Bonnie Brown Chase, but the Bountiful Baby Chase. And I'm going to be doing him with dark hair also. And when I update my mom's Juran with open eyes, I'll probably show you guys. But that'll be after I do my own. But yeah, the nails just turned out so good on this baby. Oh, she's kind of a heavy one. Let me see. I mean, they're just so darn cute. They have a light shine. They have a really tiny, fine white tips, not bright white, not bright pink. They just turned out really good on this baby. It's so hard to film it and show it, but yeah, they turned out good. And she is just floppy. She's just lovely. Let's see if we can show how she sits in the arm and how real she is. Let me see if I can get myself in the picture here to show you. Yeah, so she just snuggles right in, and her head just flops back, and you can see her beautiful hair, and she's just so cute. Anyway, I'm asking $4.25 for her, and there's 2 outfit bundles that can be purchased. One's $30 extra, and one's, I believe, $45 extra, but you get your 3 outfits and a pair of pajamas, a blanket, a diaper bag, extra pair of socks, extra diaper, or the 5-piece outfit, which is exactly that: pajamas, diaper bag, blanket, stuffy, that sort of thing come with it. It explains it in my listings. Otherwise, she just comes in a onesie. She'll have her white onesie and like a newborn snap shirt, and then I'll put it in a gender-specific onesie. They get a pair of socks, a diaper, a gender-specific blanket, a gender-specific pacifier, and a hat for a boy or a headband for a girl. Maybe a hat for a girl if it's girlish, but yeah, that's what comes with the doll. So that way I can keep the doll around $300 to $450 is what I ask for my dolls, depending on their size and their details and how much, like if they have rooted hair or drawn painted hair or that sort of thing. But I have a lot more videos to make because I have 9 more babies to go. So this is almost a 20-minute video for this baby, but I'm also explaining a little bit about myself each video and getting to know you guys. So hopefully you like and subscribe and watch for more videos to come out, and check out my page at reborns.com/tender nest reborn nursery. Instead of tenderness, it's tender nest, TENDERNEST, reborn nursery. And that's also my YouTube channel name, so that will be the same name as my page on reborns.com. You can also see my dolls on Mercari at Trendizitions, and it's TRENDZITIONS. That's also my username on Poshmark, where I sell clothes and dolls and stuff as well. But yeah, definitely come check it out and see what dolls I've got available for sale. Say hi. Drop your comments below, questions, share your websites, links, pages, things like that, so other people can see your work too. And I just want to make a fun place for everybody to go hang out and view dolls and talk dolls, learn about dolls, do tutorials. So be on the lookout for more babies and for tutorials coming up. And I appreciate you watching my video. Thanks. Have a great afternoon, okay? Bye.